Hi, today we are going to talk about how to convert a Notion form into PDF files. For this demonstration, we have got form W2C, and as you can see, once the user fills in all the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in this database. I already have added two entries onto this database, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This will help me create PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So Notion database is where all the information is contained which I want to convert to PDFs, and a Google document is where I'll be editing the template to convert to PDF files. We can create any document at scale with this, like reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you want to generate on everyday basis on your business. Click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see how the automation will work out. So once you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is we need to connect this database that we have over here. For that, we will click on add Notion database and we'll connect the database. After that, we will add a document to the proper database, and finally we will map all the properties of the database one by one onto the document and then create the PDF. So let's click on add Notion database, and here we will be connecting the database. And meanwhile, let me copy the database title from this selection screen. So I will just copy the title, go back to the selection screen, click on select pages and put the title inside the search pages field. You should be able to see the particular form appear over here. I have already added the form, that's why it is coming as already added, but you can add your form in this drop down. Always enter the database inside the search pages to add it. Do not select the database by selecting these top level pages from the list over here. If you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database will not be added correctly. So always put the database inside the search pages and then add it. Alongside this, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say the form W2C is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you also need to add database A and database B inside the search pages so that the PDF that will be created will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly. Let's click on allow access, and now we will get access to the form W2C which we want to use for the automation steps. So when it is loading the database, make sure you are able to see the same over here in the drop down. If it is not visible, simply click on reload database once or twice and the database will appear in the drop down as expected. And if you click on the drop down, you should be able to see the form W2C. If you click on this, it will load all the properties of the database one below the other in this section, which we can use to connect. Okay. Next is let's add a document for this. So click on add Google document. If you already have an existing template for a particular form, click on existing document and choose the document that is already available in this available selection documents. So you can go with the available documents from here. I don't have any document available, so I will instead add a demo document. If I add a demo document, it creates me a new document with all the placeholders automatically created for me. So whatever data you have on the database, so let's say we have previous ss wages, corrected wages, previous wages, all these fields are already added onto the database over here inside double curly brackets. So when the PDF will be created, all these double curly brackets will be replaced with the values from the database one by one, and then the PDF will be generated. And if you want to manually add any property, so let's say I want to add correction reason, so I'll just click on copy, go to the document and just simply type wherever you want to add it, and use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. So you can use the keyboard shortcut Control V or Command V. It will copy paste the property onto the document. So you can go ahead and copy paste any property onto the document likewise, and it will automatically be added onto the document for a use case. This is how you map all the placeholders onto the document live. And finally, if you go back to the database and scroll to the right side, you will find these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is marked as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific records, and then they will be stored in the PDF file section over here. So make sure you mark the records as ready to generate, whichever you want to convert to PDF. Also, you want to name how the PDF file should be named from here. So I'm going to select a particular column from this list, which I will be using to name the PDF file, and I will go with the received by field that we have over here. So I will simply select received by from the drop down, and all my PDF files will be named as per this particular column reference. Let's click on download PDF, and the PDF will start getting downloaded. It will be downloaded onto the downloads folder, as well as it will be saved right inside the database under the PDF file column. So let us wait as it is going to create all the files, and it will instantly save the files right inside the database for our use case. If you click on this, you should be able to see all the properties with the replacements already done. So you can see all the placeholders have correctly been mapped with the database values and everything is appearing correctly. And let's open up the second document. You should be able to see the same pattern repeat over here as well. So here also you can see all the fields have automatically been mapped and every field has correctly been placed. So we created two documents where all the fields were correctly mapped and we generated the document out of that. Now if you want to automate the solution, click on setup Notion automation. And now whenever you are going to click on submit and a new entry appears over here, you will automatically be able to generate a PDF if you click on ready to generate. So once you map it as ready to generate, the PDF will automatically be created in the PDF file section over here. So this eliminates the need to use PDF output dashboard to set up everything from scratch and create the PDF, as all the automations happen directly inside the database, and the moment you mark it as ready to generate, the PDF will get created over here in the PDF file section. So I hope this explanation was clear to you and you start taking advantage of this automation available to generate the PDF directly inside the database for a use case. If you still have any questions on this, use this chat bubble and send me a message with whatever queries you are having. I'll be happy to address all the issues. Besides this, you also have a contact section at the bottom of the home page where you will be able to reach out to me via an email and I will be guiding you step by step on how to use the same. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be explaining you everything from start till the end on how to use this tool to create PDFs and automation. And that's it for the entire demonstration. I hope this explanation was useful to you and you start generating the PDF the right way directly inside the Notion database and create the PDFs on automation. And as you can see, it has started processing the document and it has even generated the document inside the database as we had turned it to ready to generate while demoing this entire database.